Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Taffy, and I've run up against it. I've found myself in the midst of one of my best friend's wedding setups and rehearsals and stuff going on tomorrow, and drinking is supposed to be happening right now. And my first loyalties is to the tubes of you. So I love my best friend to death, so I'm up against it once again. IRL challenge. I need to burst through this run as fast as humanly possible. We're going to random. We're going to get an Eve. That's not going to help us. I will give you the best dadgum quality run that I can. But expediency is tops on my list. We haven't had an Eve run in a while, so actually I don't mind it. It's a character we haven't seen in a hot minute. And I like that we're getting key drops right off the bat, so that's not nothing. Let us find... I certainly don't want to go in there with Eve's base damage and try to fight the boss, so let's find our item room so that we don't have to backtrack. We did start off with the basement 1, which is stellar for us. And I am going to work on the assumption that we are going to be okay with this boss fight. I kind of wanted a heart to drop there, because I'm going in here and I'm 100% checking out these pills, which are Pretty Fly. That's totally worth it to me. So we'll take 2 Pretty Flies at the expense of 1 red heart that we can 100% replenish. I'll take Peeper's Eye right off the bat. That's not something that I'm ashamed to call my own. Let's grab it up and head on in. Relatively straightforward first level. Excuse me, not a whole lot to it. Yeah, sure, what the hell. That was not at all worth it. I feel a little bit duped, a little bit wamboozled, a little bit flim-flammed. We're gonna start off. We're gonna get a full orbital suite on the first floor. Of course, that said, if I do get hit by Famine in his charge mode, that's game over because it's one heart of damage right off the bat. So let's not do that and say we did. We are going to be here for quite the time. This is going to be a moment that you and I, the audience, get to hang out together and have a long, meaningful conversation about what it means to be in a relationship with one another. Sort of a state of the union for our torrid love affair. There we go. That's much better. And now I can be stupid once and not end up ultimately regretting it for the rest of my life. Down in the comment section, let me know. Peeper's Eye. It obviously changes the way that your tears look because you've got one eye missing, so one tear shoots red. Is there any active tear effect to that, or is that a cosmetic change? Let me know. Let's drop down to the next floor. Bada bing, bada boom. That went okay-ish. That went okay-ish. We're still Eve, which sucks. I thought that maybe between levels... We've actually had a pretty good run of it recently when it comes to swapping out characters for characters. Like, we've reached a point where we've become the master of Blue Baby with the D6, or Maggie running solely on Spirit Hearts. We've managed to become the kings and queens of combining characters together to create... Seriously, this is, as I say, the dumbest and most irksome fight that I've had with this game in a while. I'm really glad that part is over. Alright, cool. So let's just get on Wrath here. Knock him to the ground and don't let him get up. I'm actually going to be a little more aggressive than I normally am. You're not... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Go get him, dead bird. Sorry, you know me, man. Once stuff got real, I got real quiet. So we're gonna let Dead Bird wrap up our dirty work there. We have a heart that we can go pick up, a spirit heart that I'm gonna leave on the floor for now. I was gonna crack a Watchman joke and say, "I'm not trapped in here with you, Wrath. You're trapped in here with me." But then it turned out, yeah, I really was trapped in there with him, and he was beating the shit out of me. Health is obviously a bit of a touchy subject, especially if we're going to keep running into these situations where we can be hit for a full heart, like Wrath, like Famine's initial first phase ability to fight. The orbitals are already going to help us out, because Cupid Meat's going to occasionally do some damage for us. I guess we're in a place where we are picking up Spirit Hearts at this point in time, so I'll lay that down there. I don't really want to spend a bomb to get that full heart. I feel like I'll get a full heart somewhere else. I want a little Foghorn Leghorn there for a second. I'll get. You know, that'll happen. You know, we'll replenish that health, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to make any real assumptions too terribly soon without actually having something to back it up. We need a key. Ooh, let's do here and see if we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Alright, so that is not the secret room, which is kind of disappointing. It fits the bill. It fits the character profile, but we did get our key out of it, which I guess is of paramount importance. Of paramount importance also was the fact that I got rid of that fire, so we weren't dealing with a champion immolated hopper. I will usually take damage trying to get to that, just because I'm so impatient about finishing off the fight as fast as humanly possible. Like the hoppers turned into immolated hoppers is just one of the more time-consuming and annoying fights that I'd rather not deal with at any given moment. Let's poke our heads in here. Hourglass sure is an item. Sure is an item. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back here. I'm going to save ourselves bombing. I'm gonna bomb into the... We're gonna spend 2 bombs. One here. I want the health, because I am gonna give up the spirit heart to go into the curse room. It also means if I'd just done that there, I probably would have hit the secret room, which would have been nicer. We're not at a place where I feel like we should... Well, we don't have a key, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Never mind. What do you got for me, game? More pills. Could be good, could be bad. Tears down is horrible for us, and we basically just... Yeah, we basically just cost ourselves a spirit heart to screw ourselves over with regards to damage. So, I'm gonna do this. Let's go... And then... Oh, he pushed it out of the way. Oh, no! I thought I was being clever. And now I'm actually, like, stuck looking at my own idiocy and feeling kind of blue. Kind of really blue. I don't think we have the wherewithal to knock this kid back. We are in deep kimchi. Alright, well, we'll tell ourselves that was just going to be a single spirit heart, and I won't feel as beat up about it. I'm actually trying to deal with the little guy second, because we could use the damage up. That said, we're going to take Little Steve, which is still, it's fine, it's not great. Oh, Christ, in a cab. We don't have any keys, or else I'd do that. Let's ball hard. Let's go for it. Oof. I'm not crazy about how this is already shaken down. That's alright. We're going to take advantages where we can get them. We're going to just trust that I will play better than I have any right to. We'll make a lot of assumptions here. I need agility. If I'm not going to be able to roll with strength or attack or any sort of... if I'm not going to be a screaming badass, then I'm basically going to go at this from the frame of mind of, well, then I need to be agile. No keys still. We will, I don't know, man. It's hard to not think that, I mean, obviously, I put us in a pretty deep hole picking up Spirit of the Night, but I also didn't want to not be able to get to, consumables in the middle of the floor. We have no keys, we have no bombs, we have a lot of things that are missing in our lives, so, you know, did I play it a little overly aggressive? Sure, I'm sure I did. I'm 100% sure I did. But that said, you know, we're going to survive for a very long time and still die if I don't start picking up some good stuff. I mean, as long as we're rolling with some unconventional goodness, let's roll with the Dead Sea Scrolls and see what happens. We're maneuverable enough that, you know, we could Necronomicon. All right, well, that honestly panned out pretty well. We got half damage. Fortunately for us, because we have the ability to fly, we don't... Tears down. Not really... I probably shouldn't even carry that with me. Because we have the ability to bounce her off of rocks, Lust wasn't really such a big problem. We have the ability to shoot through and fly over. So, I mean, honest to God, the ability to fly is something where I will absolutely take the chance of really screwing myself over on the off chance that I can maybe rebound later on. I would rather be able to fly than I would rather have a short run where we died quickly and have the ability to fly than have a long run where we just kind of linger and wait for death to find us, basically, because we get hemmed into situations where we aren't able to fight our way out, despite having 2 red hearts. You know, whoop-de-flip-and-do. 2 red hearts, woo! I have 2 keys, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go to this mob trap room, open this golden chest, fight that room, go to the shop, and see what happens for us in there. Let's see what we got. Bombs. I don't think I need to use Dead Sea Scrolls in this room. I'm going to save that for the boss fight if I can. I've got to play kind of perfect. Not not 100% perfect. I have the tiniest bit of wiggle room, but man, I was really hoping for keys there. I guess the bombs are good. Now I can try to find the secret room. There's really only 2 locations that it could be so far. And I'm going to guess that we could probably figure that out without too much trepidation. Oh my god, the tears down that we took is just brutal. Alright, there's that. I'm really nervous. Like, the run started off so poorly that I have no problem playing super aggressive and super reckless. Let's see what's going on in here. Ooh, the compass is so good. The spirit heart might actually be more worth it. Please, God, let me get some money out of the secret room, which has to be one of these 2 rooms, or else we're progressively finding ourselves falling faster and faster down the rabbit hole. Please be a decent one. That's really good for us. That gives us so much breathing room in this situation. So, yeah, we will go back. We will buy the compass. We will buy the spirit heart. We will pray for a health upgrade. Super bandage would be awesome if we could find that. That's a relatively rare pickup, but one that would 100% bring us back to the forefront of this run. All things considered, I mean, we don't have a whole lot going for us. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. It's just, you know, with Eve, you can double down early and go all in and try to blow the game out, or you can basically just linger and like a hospice patient and just wait for death to find you. And I'm not in the mood to do that, especially not after that Tears Down pill. After the Tears Down pill, I'll make my own damn luck. This game is not gonna tell Orion W. Caps who's boss. Besides, we've had some good runs, man. I feel like maybe if we just stick with it, power of positive thought and whatnot. If my sausage fingers give me another Tears Down, we're boned. Book of Rev, cool. I never used the Dead Sea Scroll, so this is a situation where it's weird because we're not, this isn't a traditional run, but it's also cool because it gives us the opportunity to play and do stuff that we wouldn't normally consider in a standard run where we got normal items. So, you know, like I said, I'm not going to beat us up too bad about how this run turns out. This is one where it's like, well, it's not going to probably be a good run unless we get killer items. And if we don't get killer items, we're going to try running something that's unlike what we normally see in these runs. So, I desperately need to thin the silkworms out a little bit. Oh, geez. There's going to be the unsung MVP in the early game is going to be and will continue to be the 3 orbital suite that we picked up on the first floor. By far the most valuable pickup we've had so far. Little Steven, I think, is a close second because at least he's allowing us to do a little more tier damage DPS, a little more DPS from our tiers, despite the gnarly tears down that we already took. Krampus? I'll take it. Oh god, this will be a super long fight. If we can somehow manage to convince Peep's Eye to get in there and do work for us, that will be of paramount and utmost importance. If we could help Krampus by trying to pause him in places where we think that, where we think that Peep's Eye can get in there and do work, this will be a consummate team effort. There's not going to be any Lone Ranger hero bullshit unless somebody shows up with Brimstone and Mom's Knife, which I will 100% take. And anybody who gets sad about an overpowered item in this one, I got many a square mile of chode that needs a tongue bath. I'm gonna do everything I can to ensure my success in this run. And right now, we need something game breaking because right now, lump of coal and Peep's Eye ain't gonna cut it. Sorry, little Steven. Sorry, lump of coal. You guys, you're all stand-up guys, but man, oh man, we need the relic. We need the Book of Rev. We need something. We need a lot of somethings. In all honesty, especially if we're gonna have this weird, well, I guess voluntary. Ultimately, it was voluntary. But if we're gonna have this weird voluntary, blue baby only run on spirit hearts, thing that we've got going on, that we're gonna need some way to replenish them that isn't just, hey, I hope I find them on the ground. So we have, we've taken Eve and we've turned her into Blue Baby. It's probably not a move a lot of people saw coming. I don't have a key. That's unnerving. Oh, cool. So I guess we are going to use the game kit here. And we got ourselves a health up. Dead Sea Scrolls, look at you go, being all useful and stuff. Blowing everybody's minds by bucking the normal trend. Cool. Alright, so we have a health up. We have a key. Thank you, Spirit of the Night. See, I refuse to regret that. I don't understand why people don't like paying for flying items. Bombs, I guess we'll take them. They're homing bombs, but they're also consumables that we kind of pretty badly need. I will go to the curse room despite the fact that it's been filled with nothing but pills so far, and most of the pills have not been good. We did have the two pretty flies in the first room, but then we did also have the completely neutral. I found pills and ate them, and then we also found the Tears Down pill, which obviously sucked the mighty morphing power peen. I don't need to go that way. I guess we could just check this for the... Yeah, I don't feel like that would be the secret room. I don't feel like the secret rooms are often flanked on all sides. Oh, Jesus God. Alright, let's get these all... Yeah, as I say, get them all in a shooting gallery, basically. Get them all rounded up, and then just dump shots in. Oh, wow. Orbital saved me there. Burnt penny or goat hoof. We've got lots of bombs right now, so I think we're probably fine. Let's go in here and see what we get. Something decent, please. Live bombs are not going to cut it. I feel like this is the secret room. Wow, Peeps Eye, really? That's how you're gonna do me, huh? Good for you. Way to not take my shit. We're gonna take the burnt penny in here in case it's coins, and it is, and we will probably get, as I say, a couple bombs out of it, and then we'll probably set burnt penny right back down. I don't know, maybe we'll take burnt penny with us instead of goat hoof. The speed feels important, but the bombs right now could become more of an offensive asset than speed. I think the damage output that would come from being able to lay bombs down and not feel at all concerned about how fast we are burning through them is probably not... Oh, shit. Sorry, I thought he went invisible for a second. That one guy that I killed was still shooting at me from beyond the grave, and it had me really worried. Yum heart. Boy, Dead Sea Scrolls, you are one wonky-ass item. You are one jive-ass turkey. Oh, please get... As I say, just get in the ground, get in the ground. There we go. Peeps Eye, putting in crazy work, man, as always. Unsung MVP sometimes. I've always been super appreciative of how Edmund McMillan basically said, if I'm going to give any sort of super annoying ability to a boss, then I'm going to make sure that my players have it as well. And there's something super gratifying about seeing an enemy run into... This is going to be 100% be greed, but we're going to get one more... Oh, it's not greed. Oh, we need 5 cents. We need 5 cents. Book of Rev, man, that could really help us out a metric butt ton. There we go. Please just give me a nickel. We've already done... Damn, we've already done the secret room. Oh, God, we're gonna be so close. I guess we go fight the boss and we hope for either Pageant Boy or the crate, or the box. What's in the box? Oh, that's super disappointing. We're gonna end up getting little Chad, little Chub, little I hate this guy. Ah, that takes the wind out of the old sails, man. You get excited about what could possibly be here. You know, you get into a room, you're like, oh, well, this could be the room that turns it all around for me. And then life feeds. Oh God. Life feeds you the big old turd burger here. Gives you a... Don't get me wrong, man. Little Chad can be great in situations where you've got like Maggie and 14 hearts, and you're like, man, I got no spirit hearts to really call my own. I'll pick him up, I guess, in case we run into like an arcade. What do we got going on in here? Well, I can't take Demon Baby, and I don't really see the point in taking Guppy's tail since I don't have a key, and I'm not really cartwheeling my way towards Guppy. I guess we go back to the shop, we buy what we can, which I think is going to end up having to be the key, and the tarot card, which is the Magician. That sucks. But if nothing else, it got that Tears Down out of our hand, and you know how sausage fingers go these days. Suck bollocks. Alright, let's go. Nothing else we can do. Moving on. I'm proud of myself for not taking a deal with the devil when I absolutely could have. Even though, I clearly didn't take the deal because it didn't benefit me at all. Oh yeah, my little unicorn. Get work done. Get work done. No. Stop shooting at me. Alright. Get the tears down pill, which the game seems so eager to give me out of my rotation. Oh, I'm bummed that the Book of Rev thing didn't work out. That's another situation where we needed a little bit of help, and the game decided not to give us a shove in the right direction. That's super, super bumming. What a major buzzkill, bro. We need a tears up. That's like a #1 thing we need to fix. We need health. That's not nearly as important as the tears up, to tell you the honest God truth. We found our boss fight, which we can deal with as soon as it is plausible. I don't... Necropolis 1. Let's go fight. Well, you know what? Let's get our Dead Sea Scrolls built up first. We'll get Dead Sea Scrolls built up, and then we'll go deal with whatever awaits. We almost undoubtedly would have to fight greed in the shop, so I am going to go on to... Well, first I'm going to destroy what lies within the poop and hope that maybe we get something out of it. We didn't. I'm in... Oh, God. I'm in a... Like I said, I'm in a real life hurry, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm trying to put together a winning run, and if that means shooting some neutral poop, then so be it. Alright, I don't even want to get on the other side of this room until that area, that little corridor with all the neutral flies is cleared out. Looking for keys, looking for bombs, anything that... Oh my god. Anything that these things are willing to give me. We haven't had a damage up either yet, which sucks. Oh, I guess the lump of coal technically counts. Technically that counts. Alright, let's go fight our boss as long as we're sitting here. Oh, my sweet and merciful god. Necronomicon. It's a start. Little Steve is going to be the hero of this game. Oh, shit. Little Steve Peep's Eye. I'm calling my shot right now. Little Steve Peep's Eye is going to be, if we survive this, which is not a guarantee, if we survive this, it'll be because of them. I don't have the range to reach this heart from a distance. Oh, he's actively hunting me. The hunter has become the prey. My orbitals are stopping him too, man. My orbitals are doing crazy work. I'm going to try to fight him from a distance and hope that maybe I can get Peep's Eye to bump into him, or I don't know if I can just straight up bomb him. I have homing bombs, and I have a lot of them. Probably behooves me to use them. There you go. Get in there. Yeah, rub that on you. Oh, you suck. Oh, you suck. Oh, cool. That was it. The bombs were... I've never really gone after him with a bomb attack before. That's, intriguing. You know what? Screw it. Luckfoot. We're taking it. We haven't taken damage in, like, 3 floors. We're taking Luckfoot. We're gonna get rid of those stupid tears down pills. I don't care what they're replaced with. I don't even know if is it the same pill still? Tears up. Believe that's happening. All right, good. We're making advantages for ourselves here. So, oh god, there was no getting out of that. I was desperately trying to find my way, to a place where I could hide, and there was just no getting out. All right, so now we want pills. Pills are good. Pills make us happy. Yeah, we were in a situation where one heart unit was not as useful to us as getting the Luckfoot and getting rid of all the bad pills, so that now we can take pills with confidence. And basically, yeah, if the game's determined to give us that stupid red pill, then they need to be equally determined to give us the stupid red pill now that it's a tears up. Of course, now we'll never see it again, but I mean, ultimately, we paid a heart for a tears up, which is not the greatest deal in the world, but we are creating our own luck right now. I'm going in. Oh, pills, please. Bombs are not good. Wow. Okay. Okay. We're playing hyper aggressively, but it's just because we've been digging ourselves out of a pretty deep ditch from the get-go here. Anarchist cookbook. That's super scary. Whew. Collecting keys, though. I can't wait to see what's in our item room. I almost wish I'd saved the Anarchist cookbook for here. Stop shooting. Oh, man, I thought another one was coming. Alright, so we are continuing to pick up bombs, which we will have to use as our part of our offensive arsenal. Oh, Christ in a cab. Oh, I'm so glad I avoided that. I can't get close to the walls here. There we go. Alright, so let's get rid of the fire first. I mean, first things first, let's deal with the things that are going to cause us headaches and trepidation. I go for a boss trap room right about now. I don't know about you guys. We got lots, well, not lots of money, but we're picking up money at a pretty good clip. Burnt penny, once again, yeah, the homing bombs are, what? No use to me, man. Of no use. Okay, cool. There's a dime. I'm just gonna go ahead and simplify that pretty greatly. What do we have? Please something good. Lard. Okay, I don't like that it's gonna make me slower, but I'll take the health. It's a weird step in a positive direction. We're now tanky as shit. Oh, we're so slow. We're so slow. Oh my god, kamikaze. That's... Well, we unleashed the bird kraken. So, Dead Sea Scrolls. We can use it as much as we want now, which is a great, you know, relief to me. I was really worried that we wouldn't be able to blast the shit out of ourselves as many times as we possibly wanted. Maybe teleporter would be good for us. I'm glad we picked up lard, because now we can go ahead and grab up all this health that's been laying about that we've had absolutely no use for until now. So we're in really not much of a better spot than we were. It's just we're rolling on red hearts instead of spirit hearts now. Alright, I think we've explored everywhere on this floor. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't know if... hopefully it's not kamikaze anymore. Hopefully it's cycled through to something else. Want nothing to do with it anymore. I've earned my right to go down to... Please be Depths Part 2. Depths 2. Good, good, good. It's still kamikaze. When does it stop being kamikaze? Is it kamikaze forever now? That's bullshit. I don't want kamikaze. I want not kamikaze. That shit's costing me a heart every time, bro. Come on. Chariot. Okay. I mean, obviously that's worth more to me than the magician. Now I have to get rid of Dead Sea Scrolls as a spacebar item. I can't keep having that be kamikaze, really. I mean, honestly, that's what it boils down to, is I can't use it anymore because I'm terrified it's going to keep being kamikaze. At least we know we can go this way. We can go this way. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of watching things progress and develop here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to see dead bird. A useful item right now between that and our... Wow, that was a weird little pause that it took. Between that and our homing bombs that we're picking up is really the only thing we got going for us. I'm gonna work my way to the shop first. Shit on me. Alright, so we're gonna keep using bombs to our advantage just to ensure our safety. I can't use Dead Sea Scrolls anymore, like for anything. It could, you know, it could be like something useful like Book of Rev or something like that, and I just can't run the risk that it's not still kamikaze. It's terrifying. I don't think that was ultimately worth it because it only destroys the body and leaves the head to float, which is not useful to me at all. Please, I worked under the assumption that it was greed on the last floor. Watch it be greed now. It's not, but still, it's not a whole lot good going on. I guess we'll buy this. We'll buy that. We are really fighting against it this time around. This is not a freebie walk in the park like some of the ones we've had in recent memory. Something good. I mean, I'll take the coins at this point. I don't need the money, but I was going to say I'll take the bombs, but it didn't give me that either. Ugh. Ick. It's turning into an icky run. Like I said, man, I'm pushing hard against the machine right now. I really want... I want to do well, and I want to give it my all and all that jazz, but we're in a situation where we need some help. We've created a lot of our own help, and that's been good, but we could use some more of those pills that you didn't want to give us. You remember how you had like 9 red pills that you wanted to give us before? We were just like, hey, have all the tears down pills you can possibly carry around with you. Now would be a great time to give us one of those again. An arcade would be okay for a blood bank. We could use the speed and the health up, but right. Got bodies throwing bodies around and heads throwing bodies around. This place is madness, even by Isaac standards. Glitching all to hell. Guys invisible walking on sunshine. Whoa, whoa. Don't it feel good? Yeah. All right now. Oh shit. I expected that homing bomb to home at some point, and then it didn't home. It just awayed for a bit, and then it hit me mostly in the face. So that was a 5 cents well spent at the shop, I feel. Infestation, so that as we're being beaten to death, at least the game will give us some flies to compensate. I've made a mistake. Mini boss. Curse room. I'm doing them all, man. I will, oh, fuck me. I will remind myself that, wow, Peep actually accidentally did work for me there. I will remind myself that, it really only takes one decent room. It really only takes one decent item room, one decent drop, one decent boss fight to turn the whole thing around. The night is darkest before the dawn, etc., etc. Well, at least there's no green turrets here, so we can fight this from afar. Ability to fly is the only reason I think we're still alive. I continue to basically not have a spacebar item because I'm terrified about using Dead Sea Scrolls. I feel like it should have reset, but then again, I feel like the game's been really glitchy right now, and I'm terrified that it's just stuck on Kamikaze in perpetuity now. Having it be Kamikaze twice in a row like that for me is something that I don't remember the last time I fought Super Pride. Okay, I'll just stay far, far away. Oh, God. You are fucking terrifying. But you're dead now, so the moon is not as useful as the chariot, I don't think, because we're definitely going to reach situations where we're going to be up against it and not have the speed to get away. Like if we go into this boss fight, well, it's gonna be Mom, but if we hit the next boss fight and it's like war or something, well, I guess we can fly, but if he blows up all the rocks, we don't have the speed to get away, so yeah, sure. Hierophant? Hey, you really want me to have that moon card? I'm glad I paid a key for the card I left behind. It's like a Hallmark slogan. Oh shit. Almost didn't clear myself out of the way of that one. I sure would go for any sort of a spacebar item, ever. Oh my god. We've got invisible boss. Oh yeah, good. We killed the invisible enemy. That's always a top priority on my list. I'm like, man, I hope I kill the invisible enemy. There's part of me that's like, if I get hit, so be it. That's almost okay for me to have the dead bird come out. We sure are doing damage. I wouldn't call it a lot of damage, but we're hitting things, and in return, these things that we're hitting are losing life, even if it is at a marginal amount. We did luck out and get regular Mom. It would have sucked if we had gotten anything else, really. I mean, the red one wouldn't have been so bad, but the blue one would have been a fucking nightmare. That would have been essentially all she wrote for us, I think, if that had been the fight, because we do not do enough damage to crowd control this effectively. That said, I don't want to jinx it, but she's done us all sorts of favors by... Oh shit, I thought I would have killed him there. Alright, I'm trying to crowd control, Not doing enough damage. Oh jeez, we almost got hit there. I can't believe we didn't, frankly. Alright, that should do it. Please let that be it. I just don't want to get hit here. Good. For our troubles, we get a range up, which I guess with Lump of Coal is like getting a marginal damage up, and then we have to take the Polaroid, which means that we lose our ability to do bomb damage in the long haul. 5 bombs is not the windfall I hoped we would have, and we get Curse of Darkness on Wound Part 1, so we will almost certainly be figuring this place out as we go. I don't feel like I've played too recklessly. I feel like I've played recklessly, but, you know, by my standards. I've played recklessly by my standards, and you know what? No, I don't feel like I've played recklessly. I feel like I've played really aggressively. You know, I've had situations where I could have just basically thrown the run and given up and been like, no, I needed to take that deal with the devil item. You know how badly I needed Guppy's tail in a situation where I had no keys. You know, and then you guys would have called bullshit on me, and I'd have been like, whatever, man. It was an Eve run, and I was over it. But, you know, I'm not sure there's a whole lot else I could have done to possibly pull this one out. This is We have been bereft of opportunities to make this work. We have come up against it and not rolled a whole lot of really good items, and we have come up against it and not seen a lot of advantages fall our way. We've had one shitty spacebar item, except for the teleporter, which I don't know that really benefits us all that greatly in any situation, really. We were out of keys for a long time. You know, I mean, the run's not over. I'm sitting here writing this eulogy as though, you know, we've pulled the plug on it. And as of right now, we are still 100% alive and running in this thing, despite all odds. But, you know, our only damage up right now is Little Steven and the lump of coal and one range up, which is nice. Other than that, we haven't really gotten any tier effects. We've gotten one modifier, which was a tier up. Which we only got because we took PhD. Otherwise, we'd already taken the tiers down. So our tiers are slightly faster than they were in the start of the game, but we're still essentially rolling with a little bit more than base damage and a little bit more than base tier speed and one extra heart container. Ick. Ick, ick, ick. That is no bueno. Oh, shit. Our orbital saved us there. Those guys should have sandwiched us like linebackers at a quarterback sack, but instead they both hit orbitals, and the orbitals will indeed stop a charging enemy if it hits just right. If it hits the way it would have hit to stop a bullet from an enemy. Oh god, I can't. It's too much. The game is too strong. Once again, the orbitals, the full suite of 3 defensive orbitals we picked up on the first floor. Also, once again, the only reason we're still alive. I think. The 3 orbitals in Spirit of the Night are the only reason that we still have a game to speak of. I'm going to just keep moving around. Eventually, I was gonna say, eventually I'll get rid of the demon fetus. Ugh. Eventually I'll get rid of the demon fetus in rooms like that and just be able to, oh god. There we go. Now we'll fly this asshat right over the spikes, which is ridiculously gratifying. For all I know, the Dead Sea Scrolls are recharged and ready to go, but I'm just so terrified of it being another kamikaze blast that I refuse to use it. I don't know that I'll go in. I'll go in the mob trap room just in case it's a golden chest and it could be like sad onion or something like that. But if it's not a golden, oh. Yeah, and then I'll try the Dead Sea Scrolls again. Oh, Book of Rev. Look at that. So it was just it random kamikaze twice at the most inopportune time, just to scare the shit out of me. And we've been rolling around here with an extra spirit heart for God knows how long. But you know, skeleton key. Now, if we get ourselves into a situation where we ever see a golden chest again, we can 100% use that to our advantage and not worry about the resource management. We are key wealthy beyond our wildest imaginations, which is obviously a good thing. Oh god, Chub, why? Chad. Chub. You're Chub. Oh god, we still got Monstro? Oh, what mad scientist thought this crazy contraption up? We get a double hit? Good. That's the only reason I feel like these bombs will be worth it here is if I can get both these guys at once. And I got neither one there, so that first bomb's kind of a wash. I'm gonna need those bombs for the mom fight, so I really think that's as many as I'm gonna use. Trying to hit him at a distance to make lump of coal worth its weight in gold. I don't think lump of coal transfers to Little Steven's shots. That would be super if it did. We get that kind of bullshit bomb that we wasted back, and we will roll on. Oh god, Larry, you and me, pal, we go back a long ways, and I feel a kinship to you because you were the boss, one of the only bosses I got to see early and often when I first started the game. But it's times like this, I would prefer you to at least show up in normal form and not champion form and make my life a living hell. This room's great. Nothing can happen to us here so long as we play it safe, because we can Spirit of the Rock, which I think is a summer stock theater event that happens in West Virginia. Spirit of the Rock. It's a story of natural gas. Spirit of the Night allows us to hang out over the rocks in a room like that when there's no projectile to be had. Oh my god. Alright. We took a heart of damage. It's not the end of the world. We'll roll in here. Fight Mom. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Mom. Kamikaze, thank God that's back. I was terrified we wouldn't have that going on for us. Let's just do this. Let's get him out of, you know... Let's get him out of anally damaging us mode with the chariot. Fortunately for us, we haven't picked up so much as a marginal shot speed, so we're not moving the horse like left, right, or sideways. We're influencing his flight pattern about as much as rain influences a flight pattern. I'm not about to pick that up. The last thing I really want is, screw it. We'll pick this up for 3rd level cube of meat. We'll let him roll around on the floor for a little bit. Worst deal with the devil rooms ever. I'm going to assume that Kamikaze resets after a certain number of rooms, so I'll fly around for a little bit. We're gonna basically hide. That's essentially what my plan is. My plan is to hide and let Meat Boy do work, and we'll hope and pray against hope and prayer that that he, and to a lesser extent, hopefully, because we don't have the health to do it, he and Dead Bird will just he, Dead Bird, and Peep's Eye will substitute for the damage that we don't do. I would love 4th level cube of meat. Obviously, that's not happening. Good. We'll just keep that up, I suppose. I mean, really, what else is there? The game's been nice in giving us the womb part 2 instead of utero, so if nothing else, that's where the game's been nice. Let's go ahead and thank the game for giving us the less shitty version. There's a heart on the ground over here, so Anarchist Cookbook. That's fuck off terrifying. Worked out well for us that time, though. At least we know we're off of Kamikaze now, which, oh god. At least we know we're off of Kamikaze now, which is, a relief to say the least. So, I only take 2nd level cube of meat because we already have 3rd level cube of meat because we already have 2 defensive orbitals. Oh, we're so slow. We're so slow, there was nothing I could do there. There's still nothing I can do. I'm still really scared for my life. Alright, so now we've got Dead Bird, oh god, and cube of meat, and Meat Boy. Hopefully working in unison. We're gonna have to use our bombs too. I will consider this a victory, basically. This will be my victory. This will be my masterpiece. It's just beating Mom's heart with the setup that we have right now, which is a collection of fail. Go, girls, go, get in there. Rest not until they are all dead. I should be using bombs. Like, there's just no way that I'm going to be able to crowd control without putting bombs in here. It should be less important to me that I get these guys into work here than it is for me to put bombs in a timely manner and both hit not only Mom's heart, but to also hit the minions as they come out. Alright, so time this right. Homing bombs, get in there. Homing bombs. We should get out of this without having to... we're gonna have to face Chubb. Oh, there's Chubb. God dang it. It's the last thing I wanted to have to deal with. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh god, I went right into it. Infestation. Oh wow, next hit kills us. Yeah, I'm actually in a place where if I beat Mom's heart, I'm gonna call this a win. In my head, as far as like what we could possibly accomplish here. Cool, so we beat Mom on 3 hearts with this shitty build. We'll go ahead and go up to the next floor. Get ourselves a 4th heart. Be still my beating heart. Compass is at least working, so we know that's good. What's going on? Alright, so we'll just keep, we have no shot speed to speak of, so we're not knocking him anywhere. Normally that's my big concern, is I don't want to ride him into a wall or something like that, but we're barely twitching him around, so Meat Boy will continue to be our dead bird without being hit, basically. We needed a source of damage that was consistent and always on. I'm not going to live through the Isaac fight, so you know, all this is borrowed time at this point. So it's been a long time since we've had a catastrophically bad run, so this is kind of cool. It is. I mean, that sounds weird to say. It's kind of cool to have ourselves brought back down to earth and to be reminded that we aren't in a position where every Isaac run is just a gifted win. So, what do we got here? And of course, I can't use the... I'm gonna use the Dead Sea Scrolls when I get in there. Screw it. If it's the Bible and it kills us, then it's the Bible and it kills us. I'm giving myself advantages, damn it. I'm not gonna screw myself over for the sake of like, oh well, if I hadn't done that, then I'm not gonna live through this. So Oh, there's no... Okay, I was like, oh, yay, the item room. God, don't we ever need it. I don't know what to do here. I don't want to be in that room anymore. Yay, stars card. I was in the middle of talking mad shit about you, and then you turned out to be incredibly useful. Skeleton key I can't help but feel like came too late. Judgment. Be a bro. Give me, like, mom's knife. Mom's knife would help. Mom's contact would help. Oh, Grayson sounds sad. Man, he sounds sad. Don't know what to tell him. I'm sad too, buddy. I'm sad too. He can feel how intensely bad this Isaac run is going. Come on. What do we get? We get the 9 volt. Would be super useful, except I'm probably going to die from using it. So, oh Jesus God. Oh, I'm so slow. I'm so slow. That was the most useful homing bomb of all time. Man, that worked out okay. Sad onion. Oh no, get away from the heart. Alright, well, here we go, I guess. Let's get in there and get this done. What do we get? Bob's Rotten Head. Ironically, that was not completely useless. Oh, we do so little damage. Just trying to get Meat Boy in there, and I did. Meat Boy's on target. Maverick's re-engaging. I'm just trying to dodge the bullet hell, because now with Meat Boy consistently hitting him, we are going to consistently get shots thrown our direction. Obviously, I'm sad about not getting the 4th level cube of meat, since, you know, we decided to go that route. Oh, I can't believe I got hit down there. I mean, I can. It's not like, oh my god, I'm incredulous about the fact that I got hit down there. I'm incredulous about the fact that I thought I dodged that. So now we got both of them on there. For better or worse, he's going to be spawning shots like crazy. I still feel like our 2 Halo flies are doing crazy work. I feel like there are at least 2 or 3 spots where I should have been hit that I wasn't. We still have the levers. I got to remember not to forget. I got to not forget to use that. We also get 1 pop of. Polaroid invincibility. So I got to go ahead and remember to pop the levers card. I mean, soonish, but I don't want to screw up my Polaroid invincibility, which should show up right about now. Really, I can't believe we didn't get hit in any of those. I'm shocked, really. Okay. So let's do that. I should also be putting in homing bombs. We might actually get to the chest. That's the damnedest thing. Oh shit. Well, we gotta survive to get there first. Wow. That's the damnedest thing ever, man. Give me 1 full red heart and I guess send me on my merry way. I am 100% shell-shocked right now. Nobody's more surprised than me. We have 98 keys, which I mean, I guess if nothing else, we get to switch out and get some new items here. So yeah, we'll take all this stuff, and we will take the Game Kid over, we'll take the Game Kid over the Dead Sea Scrolls because it gives us a moment of invincibility and life regen, so, fuck it. Alright, there we go. We'll, we have, essentially we have gotten rid of our ability to get permanent Polaroid invincibility back, but at the same time we did just walk through half of this room, which is going to be a total pain in the ass. So, yeah, we will try our best to get rid of war here. Meat Boy will always be our person who's on target. Hell, we're even at a place where we're trying our best to use our attack fly. And this should... Oh, God, he's so fast. He's so fast. And he still hit us. We took the luck foot, so we're firing teeth now, which is a pretty important damage up for us. Oh, just die. You have no health left. You have 0 health left. How are you still hitting me? It's so stupid. Okay. Okay. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. God. Oh, God. Lust is so fast. She's so fast and we do so little damage. That actually worked out okay. Then there's these, then there's these bombs that Wrath is putting out that are going right back to him, so... yeah, this is, we're living on borrowed time. I'm surprised we got this far. I thought that the mom fight was, I thought that the mom fight was a damned miracle. I can't believe we're in the chest. So, you know, I'm pretty pleased with this run right now. From an improbability standpoint, I could not be more happy with how this panned out. We're gonna get probably one more charge. I would be surprised if we didn't get one more charge on oh god. I can't move fast enough to get away from all this crazy bullet hell. I'd be pretty surprised if we didn't get one more charge on the game kid, which we'll save. We'll save for I guess our fight. Wow, this is not the right way. Okay. So I'm gonna guess that it's the other direction and then up and around. That sucks, man. We just wasted so much walk on a floor. I guess this way. This is a shitty room. Neat boy, anytime you want to make yourself useful. Yeah, that's right. Anytime you want to come get in there and be permanent damage guy. Kane, not Kane, but Abel, all of a sudden moderately useful. Moderately necessary. I can't move fast enough to get away from all the shit that's happening on this screen. I mean, there's something to be said for the fact that we're slow as shit right now, and that's actually helping me dodge the madness, because I'm not watching where my shots are going. I'm firing where I think they are, and then just basically dodging anything that's remotely close to me. Which is plenty of stuff right now. Okay, everything's dead. I was kind of freaked out there for a second. We do have a game kid charge, so I'm going to use it in the next room, probably. The next room with enemies, I meant to say. He appeared to say. Alright, let's get in here. Oh, shit. I can't. I'm not going to survive if I don't. If I was going to say, if I don't do this, then I'm not going to live long enough for it to be an issue. Oh, God. So I'm super nervous now. I'm pretty, oh my god. Well, at least let us get in the room. At least let us get in the room. Not like this, not like this, not like this, not to war. Not to war. Well, at least Spirit of the Night gave us the speed up. Let's go in there like bosses. Handle this like men, I suppose. We got the 9 volt, so maybe if I survive long enough, oh, Jesus God. Get in there. Maybe if I survive long enough, I can get a charge on, I can get a charge on the, game kid, is what I was trying to say, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. We did get poison bombs, but we're not gonna survive long enough for it to mean anything. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see that one curve in on us, to tell you the honest to God truth. Whew, man, then that run happened. Holy smokes. Oh, post-Isaac stretch. Alright, I'm going to jump right back into another recording, and I'm going to go see why my child is screaming like the wailing banshees of Ireland. Banshees are Irish, right? Ireland or Scotland? I don't know. I'm exposing my ignorance. I must stop talking before I say anything more. On behalf of the MrWoofless channel in the cave, guys, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the run, as sort of strange and underpowered and underwhelming and yet surprisingly effective as it was. My name is Taffy. Thank you for tuning in one more time, and I am out.